Hi everyone, I'm gonna actually make this full screen. There we go. This is the Virtual Duo Project, and I am Stacy Axler, and I am very excited to do the 16th duo in this project, which is my goal to do 100 improvised duo two-person improv sets before December 31st. So I am moving right along, and I am excited today to perform my duo with Natalie Nazik. Natalie and I both do things with the Washington Improv Theater, which is how I got to know Natalie. And I believe it was at Herald Night, which is a programming that Washington Improv Theater runs on every Tuesday evening. Obviously, they're not running it for the time being, practicing social distancing, and we hope everyone is staying safe and staying healthy. But yes, thank you, Natalie, for joining me today.
It is my absolute pleasure. I'm very thrilled. It is Knazik, but it is understandable that you would think it is.
I can't believe this after. You know what,
I
though?
should have yes-anded my own name. It's Nazik now.
No, I actually knew it was Knazik, and as soon as you said it, I was like, I got that wrong. And I knew it came flooding back to me, but I seem to get everyone's last names wrong. I'm like the last name ruiner.
Can't all be Axlers.
We can't. But on this note, Natalie and I, we don't usually do a duo together. So at this time, if you've seen previous duos, you know what I'm about to do. I'm gonna count down 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna say a random word, so is Natalie, and that word is gonna be mashed together, and that's gonna be our duo name. So, Natalie, are you ready?
I am fully ready.
Okay. All right, I am ready too. So here I go.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Snail.
Styrofoam.
Ooh, what did you say?
Styrofoam.
I said snail. So we are Styrofoam Snail. That's a pretty good name.
That's a great name.
Very good name. And I am going to use the app on my phone to get us a random word. And that word is bead.
Bead. Like yes. What you have on a necklace or a bracelet.
Yes. Yes. Here we go.
He finally asked.
What? Oh,
I know. You didn't think it was going to happen, but it did. And I'm just so thrilled. I'm so thrilled. He asked me to move in.
Oh. I thought you literally invited me to come over to this brunch. You said you had a big announcement. I thought he was proposing.
Oh my God. Do you think he should have proposed?
Karen, I mean, you've been together for 2 years. I personally would have wanted some type of firm commitment at this point. I'm glad that he asked.
Well, look, he's committed. It's just that he has a lot going on with his band. Like, a lot. Like, really good things are happening with the band. So, obviously he can't necessarily get married to me because, how are we going to plan a wedding when, he could be going on a national tour, any minute.
So, Karen, you're telling me that Bradley could be touring nationally because his band has a record label and is a world famous band. I didn't know that about Bradley. I don't think he's a famous musician. Am I incorrect about this?
I mean, look, he's pre-famous, but that's the next closest thing to famous. Look, it just seems like you're really jealous of me.
Karen, I'm not jealous. Me and Joshua are doing fine. I'm not jealous.
Is Joshua in a band?
No, he's an accountant.
Interesting. How long have you and Joshua been going out?
Karen, we're no longer going out. We're married. You came to our wedding last year, and this summer will be 3 years.
Well, okay, fine. You're technically married. Bradley and I are pre-married. It's nearly the same thing.
Okay.
Anyway, he asked me to move in. Why are you shitting all over this? Why did you pick this fight with me?
I am not dumping all over this in any means. Listen, you invited me to come over. You said you had a big announcement. You've decorated the house. There are balloons everywhere. There's champagne. A butler asked me if he could take my coat and offered me a crudité. Like, I thought this was an engagement party I was going into, honestly.
Really excited to be moving in with Bradley, and like I feel like you're really making this moment about you somehow. Like I arranged for the crudités to give it a sense of class, a little sense of occasion to the whole thing, and I thought you of all people would understand. You had that party to celebrate you and Josh getting together, and you stood up there in like this fancy floofy big dress and all of that, and I came to that, so like I have a crudité.
Are you talking about my wedding day?
Yeah,
That was my
like
wedding
that's what
day.
you call it.
That's what everyone calls it. That was my wedding day. You were my maid of honor. We all were there. This is ridiculous. Why are you upset at me?
Because I feel like you always want me to celebrate your stuff and you never want to celebrate my stuff. Like when you got that like baby, like suddenly everything was about you and you wanted me to bring presents not just to you but to this baby. Like I haven't met him. I don't know him.
Karen, that was my son's. That was his bris. What did you want me to say? Did you not want me to invite you? This is the first time hearing about this.
No, obviously I wanted to be invited to the bris. I just like didn't think the bris was going to be all about the baby. Like I thought some of it would be about us and how close we are.
You obviously are my close friend. That's why I invited you to the bris. Not everyone got to go. It was an exclusive affair.
Who didn't get to go?
Well, there were 20 people there, so obviously you, Samantha from college was there. You know who was there. I mean, extended family didn't get to come in. Other friends. I don't know what you
other friends. Who didn't get to come?
Marcy from the rec league, and
this is barely your friend. Are you comparing me to Marcy?
You asked me who didn't get to go. I'm telling you, Marcy didn't get to go. I don't know what you want from me. You are saying that, okay, so fine, who is coming to this?
Well, like you're my best friend.
So you hired a butler, catering, there's music coming in from outside. You got a band for this?
I have two bands for this. There's the outside band and then the inside band, which like you would know if you hadn't stopped here to personally attack me.
I didn't stop to personally attack you. I stopped to say hello.
You were like, it's so embarrassing for you that Bradley hasn't proposed.
I never said that. I said I thought this was because Bradley proposed. I brought a gift.
What'd you get?
I thought this was an engagement party. I got you a gift card to Bed Bath & Beyond.
Oh. Well, I will take the gift card.
There you
go. What?
Another day of stocking shelves, another day of setting up a bed display at Bed Bath & Beyond. Isn't
this is the dream. It's your 1 year anniversary of working here, isn't it?
Yeah, boss, yeah, it is. I'm glad that you think it's a dream. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm doing this. I'm saving up money to go to technical school. So
for beading?
That beading is a hobby I like to do. I want to go to technical school to learn how to be a plumber.
Oh wow, that's incredible. Do you think you'll bring those skills back here to the store?
Boss,
and just like do all the plumbing that we need?
Boss, once I get enough money to go to technical school, I'll probably be back here to pick up an odd shift, but this isn't my career path. Once I start working as a plumber, I'm hoping to start apprenticing in just a year or two, and then I'll be working as a plumber.
Steve,
I want to be a plumber.
This is really surprising.
Boss, I told you when you were interviewing me, I said I want to find a job with flexible hours, and I'm trying to save up enough money to go to technical school. I was very transparent about this.
All right, that's true. I guess I was just hoping to keep you around a little longer because you've always really impressed me, you know?
Boss, I'm very happy you're impressed and you've been a great boss. And don't worry, I'm not leaving right now. I don't have enough money yet to go to technical school.
Yeah. Well, how much money do you need for that?
Well, I would like to pay for my first 4 semesters up front, which is the start of my program. And then I need a total of 6 semesters, but the last 2 semesters is the apprenticeship part. So each semester is $600. So altogether, we're looking at $2,400. And as you know, I have bills to pay. I live on my own. I mean, there's a lot of money. I'm siphoning away as much as possible, but I'm working hard. Started working nights too.
Yeah, I noticed the store has been stocked like crazy well.
Oh, thank you. Well, I like listen, boss. I mean, I know it's not what you wanted to hear, but did you ever have any dreams or aspirations other than working here at Bed Bath and Beyond? I'm sure you must have.
Well, there was one summer when I thought about doing something else.
What was that?
TV and food pairings, like a sommelier for snacks.
I didn't know that was a job.
Yeah, it's not. But I've always thought that I would be really good at it. I put in a lot of hours. I put in those 10,000 hours that you're supposed to, that like Malcolm Gladwell thing, and I've put a lot of snacks with a lot of TV shows. And I think there's a lot of potential in it. I just think that I think people are pretty limited in the way that they think about sommeliers.
Yeah. Listen, I don't know too much about that. I think I've told you a little bit about myself in the year I've worked here, but I was
Yeah.
raised by
How
my
is your
grandparents.
sister?
Oh, she's good. She's good. She's really enjoying my sister's such a brainiac. She's in school and she is doing so well. I just don't have her brains, but I do have her work ethic. We're both extremely hard workers. So she's doing great up in school. She's coming home soon for summer break, which will be nice to see her. She'll be staying with me while she's here on summer
Off
break.
at school?
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, I thought maybe your sister could come work for me while you're off at school. That might be a good solution to all our problems.
Listen, I really, really appreciate that you like me, you like my work ethic, and you think and
Whole
honestly,
family.
you would love my sister, but she's in school, she's studying to be a marine biologist, so I don't even think her skills would even apply here.
A marine biology department.
In the bed that there's no, I mean, she works with marine animals is what I'm saying, boss. So anyway, boss, listen, I know it's a lot to take in. I know I'm giving you a lot of information right now, but honestly, if I can be frank with you, I really thought I told you all of this. So anyway, I'm gonna clock out. I hope you have a good rest of your uh day, and I'll be back here in 5 hours to stock. Wipe.
technical difficulties.
That's all right. Wipe. Oh, still technical difficulties. No. This is okay.
Well, hello.
Hello.
Strange to run into you here.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, Barbara. I know we're neighbors, and I know I asked you to watch my house while I was on this vacation.
It has been wonderful. Your couch is so comfortable. Your cats are so present. Your food is incredible. I love it.
Barbara, I'm glad you're liking the house, but why are you here? I'm doing a solo vacation in Niagara Falls. Is the house okay?
Well, the house is doing fine. It's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. I left it in the care of my son. He's very responsible.
Barbara, your son is 15. This is my house. I mean, don't you see that this is incredibly irresponsible of you?
Well, look, you're the one who made a big deal about how amazing this trip was, and I'm just here to have fun. I got us matching hats.
Barbara, thank you for the hat, but listen, well, I need to book a flight back to Maryland. I can't leave my house in the care. I texted you 2 days ago, letting you know that the trip was going well and I was going to be home as scheduled in 5 days.
That's what inspired me to come meet you. I didn't want to miss my chance for us to be on vacation together. I'm going to get us snow cones.
No.
Sir? Oh, one grape and one cherry.
I don't.
Did you want grape or cherry?
I don't want a snow cone. I want us to go back to my house because it needs to be watched by an adult. Is there an adult in your family other than you who could watch the house while we have to book travel back home?
I mean, he's very responsible.
Yeah, your son is great. He's a great kid, good at mowing the lawn. A 15-year-old can't watch a single family house all by himself. Listen.
That's why I told him to have some friends over. I thought they could split the work up between all of the different friends.
You told him to have friends over. You're basically saying he should have a party. Are you picking up on this, like that my house is probably going to be destroyed?
Oh, your house is going to be fun.
I don't think it is going to be fine. I don't think it. Listen, I appreciate you trying to buy me a snow cone. I appreciate the hat. I wanted to leave my house in the care of an adult.
I just feel like you get really hung up on these technicalities. That's why you need this vacation. If anything, you should be thinking about extending the vacation. You're so uptight.
I wanted a vacation because for the first time in my life, my kids were old enough to both be away at sleepaway camp. And as you know, I'm a single mom, and I finally had the funds saved up to also take a trip. And I really thought I left my house in the care of a responsible person, not a child. If that was the case, I would have had a nice, relaxing time watching HBO on my living room, and I could have saved a lot of money.
I mean, I just think if you had done that, we wouldn't be having this opportunity to go over the falls in a barrel.
We're not doing that.
No, we are. I booked that for us. I booked it for us. It's booked. Surprise!
No, I'm not going with you down a barrel. I have kids, and so do you. What if we died? What if we died? Who would take care of your kids?
Do you want to spend your whole life being like, I'm a person?
I do. I'm very comfortable with who I am.
You could be among them.
I'm very comfortable with who I am and the choices I've made. Now, excuse me, I am going to go. I'm going home, and you can join me. Or not, it's your life.
Well, I mean, I love the idea of going to a second location with you.
The
Maybe
second location is
Mexico.
my house, and then from there you will take your son out of my house and go next door to your house.
Lindsay, you've gotten really controlling.
I don't want your son in my house.
Well,
That's
I feel like you could have said that any of the many times when you were babysitting him, when you were making him snacks after school. These are all times where you could have said, I don't like you.
I like your son. He's welcome in my house when I'm there. He is not welcome in my house when I am not there.
There are pictures of you everywhere.
What does that mean? What does that have to do with anything?
Well, it just means you're basically there.
No, your
presence is felt.
I am going home. Goodbye. And that's our show.
And that's
Yes. Thank you, Natalie, for that. And we were Styrofoam Snail.
Styrofoam Snail.
We will see you next time for the Virtual Duo Project. Have a good night.